If you're lucky, you got to spend the day with Dad. He probably told stories you've heard before and offered some unsolicited advice. But sometimes Dad's advice is just what you need. Local 12's Sydney Benter introduces us to a dad who's been emailing advice to his 5 children every day for the last 16 years.
Make yourself more useful. It's not how valuable you think you are, it's how valuable others think you are.
Bill Keating has learned a lot from years of practicing law. He also learned a lot from his father. And when the time came, he wanted to share all he'd learned with his own son.
So the first day of class, college class, September 8, 2000, I sent him an email with a quote in it. And I haven't missed a day since then.
As an 18-year-old college student, you don't want to get all these things telling you to do your homework and eat your vegetables. And these were more inspiring quotes from home, as opposed to that sort of advice you don't want to hear.
The advice isn't preachy. It's a quick shot of insight, coupled with a call to action, like tap the wealth of knowledge around you by watching, listening, and learning from others.
When my daughter Carolyn headed off to college, I wasn't sure whether she was listening or reading them or not. And I visited her in a dorm room, and she had rewritten a lot of them on 3x5 cards and had them posted all through her room.
People would ask, and then I think by the end of my college career, all of my teammates and coaches were on his list.
Now 3,000 people are on the list, and he estimates that its reach is about 30,000 after it's forwarded and shared. After 16 years, his target audience has also become his editorial board.
I save every single one of them because my dad will call me and ask me if he's used one before or not, so I have to go back in the database to see if he's used it or not.
Bill feels the pressure to keep up now that so many others rely on his daily musings.
I'm afraid once I miss a day, I won't have the incentive to keep going every day.
So the advice keeps coming, 5,765 days later. Still signed with love from Dad.
And I had Bill send me his thought of the day today, and it's a Father's Day theme, of course. It says, before I had children, I had 5 theories about raising children. Now I have 5 children and no theories. Bill says people often respond to his emails, letting him know that his thoughts resonated with them that day. He says he also gets some inspiration from those responses. Megan.
Wow, that is really impressive. Thank you, Sydney, for that story. We did post Bill Keating's thought from today on our website, local12.com. Look for the news section at the top left of the homepage, then click on the Get It links.